Hello and welcome to my video covering this workshop that I have imagined, something that I would actually very look forward to doing. So let's dive in. So the workshop I have planned would be called Bridging the Gap, Mentoring Students and Imparting Real Work Experience. So this would be a way to give educators the tools they need to help bridge the gap between what students need to learn now in order to succeed in their careers later. So what would that look like? I would like to do that by providing workforce educators with the tools, framework, and industry connections to effectively mentor students and to provide real-world working experiences so that educators can take those experiences and turn them into simulations, interactive activities, and in this way we can integrate real-world working experience into our teaching. So what would be covered? It would start by covering evidence-based mentoring frameworks and goal setting, to look at case studies with industry leaders, and then to dive more in depth into industry-specific technology and software that students would be using in their careers. Subtopics would, of course, include active listening, goal setting, feedback techniques, real-world problem-solving decision-making, and hands-on exploration of industry tools. So the participants, they would be far and wide. We would have a lot of them. It would start with our leadership. I would like this to be hosted by the Vice Chancellor's office to really have, that Dean of Academics have their thumbprint on this. I would like administrators from the Student Success Coordinator to the Community Outreach Department to also have a hand in this. The educators, the ones that would be required to attend would be the program chairs and the full-time faculty working in workforce education areas. And those who would be invited to attend but not required would be full-time faculty in general studies areas and adjunct faculty from the workforce education areas, because this could really help all educators, I believe, understand exactly what's needed in workforce education. So I would like to see industry leaders from everywhere from business, banking, logistics, into HVAC, collision repair, automotive and tech, and welding, and into all of our nursing programs, and of course cosmetic science. So the workshop would be held in the Student Service Conference Room, where we have a lot of presentation capabilities, a whiteboard, video capabilities, microphones, all of that to make presenting really easy. It would take place in a single session beginning at 9 a.m. and concluding at 4 p.m. And there would be a 1-hour lunch break where I would like lunch to be provided to keep everybody on site and integrated, keep everybody, the momentum going together. The agenda that I put together would begin at 9 a.m., where we would start with an introduction, an overview of all of the workshops and our agenda for the day, a presentation similar to this about bridging the gap between education and workforce, and then we would dive into a few learning activities and set some goal frameworks, looking at Grow and Smart, seeing, what works for you. And then we would meet the industry leaders and begin working on case study analysis, learning from our leaders, what is happening in the workforce today. And then we would have that lunch provided by the chancellor. And then in the afternoon, we would spend a good hour discussing and looking at technology exploration and software demonstrations so that we can understand exactly what software and technology our students need to be learning now to use in the working force. So we would kind of wrap the day up with group discussions and a strategy development. Where do we go from here? And then, from 3:30 to 4, we're just going to do our little wrap-up surveys and a little feedback to see, what would others like to see in the next session. So the wrap-up activities and after are very important. We don't want to just say, oh, we're wrapping up the day, we're done, not ever think about this topic again. So I would like it to, a good amount of time to be focused on facilitating group discussions. Where did we start today? Where did we get to? And where do we see the future. I would like to make sure to distribute and collect all surveys. And then, of course, after today or the day of, analyzing those survey results and then sharing those resources and those follow-up materials with all of the participants, and again seeing where could we go from here, because I would like to see this built into an ongoing process where industry partners, educators, everybody comes together once a year. And this is a little sample of the wrap-up survey that I would distribute here. And again, I would like to envision this workshop as a partnership that could lead to improvement of workforce education programs. And I know I've got a big dream. So thank you.